Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Beauty with a Purpose with no one but yours truly, Talia Cockburn. Welcome back, everyone. Before we start on today's topic, I want to thank everyone for the super sweet comments that y'all left me under my first ever upload. It meant so much. And I just want to know that I see y'all, and I really appreciate all the love and support. It means so much. Um, if you have anything for me, any advice, just leave it all in the comments. All in the comments. That's y'all's chat. That's y'all's chat. So I read the chat. If y'all need anything, if y'all want to see anything, just let me know. With that being said, I just wanted to say that, but let's get into the topic for today. I get this question pretty often as a 5-year vet. This is something that I usually get a lot. So, especially now that I'm queen, I get this question a lot. Okay, so the question is, what is National American Miss? National American Miss is a pageant system that focuses on growing confidence and bettering your real world skills. Um, I can speak on this pretty well because before National American Miss, I wasn't shy, but I wasn't the most outgoing either. So National American Miss has very much helped me with that. Such as public speaking and etiquette and just gaining social skills. Diving into each one of those, public speaking is one of the main ones that National American Miss has gotten me comfortable with doing, and that I could do it just like that. And I know some of y'all follow my parents on Facebook, so you've seen the public speaking skills that I'm talking about. And when I say public speaking skills, that's really shown in the interview competition, personal introduction. And that's when you get on stage and you talk to the audience and to the judges and you tell them what you want them to know about you. Now, that is one of my favorite competitions. But that is something that NAM has most definitely got me comfortable with and that I could really do just for the funsies, honestly. The next one is etiquette. Now, I've never had like bad etiquette. I used to be a dancer before I was a complete pageant girl. So I've always had good etiquette, but pageantry most definitely made it better, especially with National American Miss. And when I say etiquette, I mean I'm more self-aware of my posture. Like, it's not how I'm most definitely not how I used to be, for sure. And National American Miss has um shaped me into a much better person, I could say. Now, etiquette, interview rooms, they teach you how to sit. There's a certain way you're supposed to sit. It just goes over a lot of different etiquette tips that you won't really get unless you do some other type of beauty competitions or something. But if you get my gist, it teaches you a lot. It teaches you better posture, better manners, the whole nine, honestly. Um Social skills. This was another big one for me because going into National American Miss, you couldn't get me to talk to nobody. I am not the most social person in the world, but NAM has most definitely changed that just enough. Um, I'm still not like a very extroverted person, but it most definitely helped me crack out of that shy, introverted shell. Um, I remember going into NAM, I nervous wreck. I was a nervous wreck. I didn't really make friends, but I had them. I had them like day 2 when we were practicing for dance rehearsals or something. But it just wasn't that easy for me. But now, most definitely, National American Miss has helped me just be more talkative and be more open ended with people. Um, yeah, I would say those are like the main things that National American Miss really prides itself on, and confidence. Oh my gosh, that's such a big one. Like, my confidence hasn't really been low, but there has been times where National American Miss has helped me be more confident, and especially like with my formal wear walks, and just overall after each competition you just feel so excited and you just feel so proud of yourself, and it's a very rewarding system. Even if you don't win the crown, you can still walk away very proud of yourself because you learn so much real world skills. Like, it's amazing. um so our next thing, frequently asked questions. These are some of the most asked questions I get still. Um, which is nothing wrong with that. I love explaining pageantry to people who aren't very knowledgeable on it. So it's fine. It's fine. Um, but these are just like the main ones that I remember. So, first one, is toddlers and tiaras the same thing as NAM? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, Toddlers and tiaras, those are more like glitz pageants. So where they focus more on appearance, I guess. And most of the time they're like festival pageants, the ones I've watched, you know, and they don't really have the same standards that National American Miss does. No shade to toddlers and tiaras, because I was watching that before too. I love toddlers and tiaras. But they are not the same. National American Miss is more, it's not based on your looks, honestly. Like, we don't have prettiest eyes or biggest hair or most beautiful outfit. It's not it's not just centered on your appearance. Um that's the main thing. NAM also doesn't have like the same competitions um as Toddlers and Tiara does. Usually they have like swimsuit, and we don't have that. National American Miss is a confidence growing platform. It's not the same. It's real world skills. It's to better you for the future. Um, how many levels are there to National American Miss? Because I feel like people get this confused a little bit. Even I did too. I did too. Don't get me wrong. I most definitely did too, especially during my beginning era of National American Miss. But there is only two levels of National American Miss. Um, Two competition levels. So you have state, where you compete for your state title, which is what I did. I competed for my state title. Um, and I won. After 5 years, I won. So, no, but and then there's nationals. At nationals, depending on how you did at state, it determines how your schedule will be for nationals. Um, Speaking of nationals, our next question: what is the title difference at nationals? So, when I was saying about how you did at state determines your schedule at nationals, this is that. If you won state like I did, you compete for the red banner. The red banner is the National American Miss title. That's what you compete for. You compete with all of the other queens that won their state. As the blue banners, which are the All American queens, you qualify for that if you placed in Queen's Court at state. Queen's Court is the top five. Like, you may have got first runner up. You can still go to nationals, but you just won't be competing for the red banner. You'll be competing for All American. Another way to qualify for All-American is your optionals. If you placed or you won your optional, you qualify for nationals. And if you were a state queen the year before and you turn in your crown and your banner and your title, you don't actually literally turn it in, but just the title itself, you can go back to nationals and just compete as an All-American. Those are the title differences and the difference from state and nationals. Nationals, when you compete for nationals, you compete against all of the girls like I did. So I competed for the red banner. I competed against all of the state queens. Shout out to them. I love them so much. Those are the sweetest girls ever. And depending on how you do, if you win, there's tons of prize package stuff that I don't even remember. But nationals is a very good opportunity. Even if you may not win, you could get scouted. There's so many different opportunities that you could have at nationals. Like NAM is just full of opportunities. It's even if you don't win, you still walk away with something always. And my last question that I usually get, especially since I won. What do state queens do? So, as a Miss Louisiana junior team, I have sister queens. We are the Miss Louisiana court. So there's princess, junior preteen, junior teen, and miss. So it's 6 of us. We all vary in our motives and what we do with our title, but as a Louisiana queen, I pride myself on community service, platform, making sure I'm a role model for everyone, especially girls who want to get into pageants but don't know where to start. I'm most definitely here for y'all because I was there once upon a time. And just being a role model and being that queen that you can go to, because I just pride myself on being a person that you can talk to and be open with. Yeah, that's that. That's today's episode. It's kind of short today. I know. It's a little short. But I do have another one coming up. But I just feel like I had to do today's topic so that y'all will understand more of what I talk about. So you know more about National American Miss, you know the backstory. And you don't have as many questions. I try to answer the most frequently asked ones at least, but if you still have questions, I'll be happy to answer them always. But yeah, guys, that is the end of today's podcast episode. Thank you so much for listening. And if you made it to the end, I love you so much. Thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more podcast episodes. And that is it, y'all. Bye.